Okay, so today in Faith's oven, we're going to make red beans and rice. Who doesn't like red beans and rice? Like, seriously? This is great meal for you, your family, your kids, everybody. And if you make 2 bags, then you can freeze some for later on so that it's already done. Anywho, this one is not going to be an extra spicy recipe. It does have a little tiny kick, but you got to think about your kids when you got kids. So they love it. Red beans and rice. I paired it with some cornbread. Of course, they love the cornbread. And that's about it. So red beans and rice. Let's go. Faith's oven. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and give me a thumbs up. Faith's oven, red beans and rice. Let's go. Okay, so these are going to be my ingredients that I'm going to kind of, I guess, cook in the pot together. And that's going to be the celery, the onion, garlic, green bell pepper, sausage, and then I'm going to add my beans and the rest of the seasonings, and I'll show you that. But these are some of the ingredients. Since I don't really like to let my beans soak overnight anymore, I like the texture better without them being soaked overnight. I'm just going to do a quick soak. So I'm going to fill my pot up, cover the beans, and let them boil for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to let them sit in the hot water for a little while, maybe half an hour to an hour, while I cut up everything else. So we're going to do that. Okay, there they are on the fire, getting ready to boil. Okay, so I cut up everything. So bell pepper, celery, onion, and then I cut up my sausage, and then I minced some garlic here. I'm getting ready to put my sausage in a pot, and we're going to cook that. Okay, so I have a little bit of vegetable oil in here, and I'm just going to go ahead and add the meat, and I'm going to let that cook for a little bit. And you know, that's going to release all that good flavor, and it's going to get the oil flavored very well by the taste of this smoked sausage. Okay, we're going to let that cook a little bit, and then we're going to add our other ingredients. Okay, so the sausages are cooking very well. Now let's go ahead and add our onions, our celery, and our bell pepper. Okay, and we're going to let that cook maybe 7 to 10 minutes or so that all this good stuff becomes pretty translucent. And everything depends on how small or big you cut up everything, because you know, when you get to cooking everything with the beans, it's going to pretty much disappear anyway. So let's cook that for a little bit. Okay, she's still cooking, smelling so good. But you see how the little pieces are getting smaller and smaller. So, all right. Okay, now at this point I'm going to add my garlic. So, and we don't want our garlic to get brown or anything. We just want to cook it a little bit, you know, let her simmer, get mixed in here. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I'm getting ready to add the seasoning. Okay, now I'm going to add the seasoning. Now I did 2 tablespoons of parsley, 2 teaspoons of thyme, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, and I'm going to do 2 small bay leaves, and then I'm going to do 1.5 tablespoons of salt. Okay, so let's go. It smells so good. You can add cayenne to yours if you want to add cayenne. The only reason I'm not adding the cayenne with that extra kick, that extra hotness, more Creole-like, because of my kids. I want my kids to still eat the beans and rice and the cornbread. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna add a little bit of cayenne, but not a whole lot, because otherwise my kids are gonna be like, oh, it's spicy, it's spicy. Okay, so now we're getting ready to add the beans to our mixture and the water. Okay, so my beans have been soaking, like I said, for about a half an hour. So now I'm just draining them. And you guys, I'm actually doing 2 bags of beans right now. You know, we're feeding a family of 5. We might have company and what have you. So I'm doing 2 bags. I'm going to add the beans to everything. And then I'm going to cover it with water. I'm sorry, I just steamed you out. Okay, now let's just add some water. I'm going to add a little bit more so it's covered. Then let's stir it and let it cook. It's going to cook for about 2 to 3 hours on low. Gonna let it do what it do. You hungry, baby? Oh, and don't think this is, I had to switch pots. I had to get a bigger pot because, yeah, it's a lot of beans. Oh my, I forgot to show you. I was supposed to add the bay leaves. So there we are. They're small ones, so I'm adding like 4. But if they were big ones, I wouldn't add that much. Okay, don't forget your bay leaves, sorry. Okay, so it's been cooking for about an hour. And we're just gonna keep cooking. Okay, the beans are looking good. Just about done. But I want the water to get a little bit thicker, so I'm gonna cook it a little bit longer. And I just put my cornbread in the oven, because who has red beans and rice without cornbread? So I'm about to let that cook. Are you ready to eat your red beans and rice and your cornbread? All done. I have a little bit more juice in mine. My husband likes his with more beans, so that's the way I'm gonna eat mine. I like to cover my rice and dip my bread in my juice of the red beans and rice. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up, Faith's Oven.